Jai Hind to all. Welcome back to my IT tutorials. And today I'm going to cover the third session of Unit 3rd. And that is basically the creating tables and editing the table in Design View. In my previous video, you must have seen how to create a database and how to create a table by Wizard. Now, in this chapter or this session, I'm basically going to focus on how to create a table by the help of Design View, where we have all control to create the table according to need. And I hope once we'll see this video, step-by-step procedures of mine that I'm going to demonstrate to you, easily you can understand what the basic difference between Design View and the Wizard. Design View, no doubt in it, it's one of the view or method that we use to create a table according to our need. Let's Now, as you can see, my screen, I'm just starting the open office first. And to start the open office, you just click on the start and go to the open office folder. And as you can see here, it's an open office 4.17, and simply you just click on it and it will show you all the again application under the open office. Since I'm using the base, so click on the base. The moment you'll click on the base main window will be there in the front of you, and here create a new database and open an existing database. Now it's up to you. If you have already a database created, then you just again click on the open an existing one. It will ask you where database is. You can select that. I'm showing you again from the beginning, so simply go to the create a new database and then say next. The moment we'll say next, it will ask you two options. You'd like to register and no, do not register. Of course, go for the no, do not register, because once you'll click on the yes registered, it will take a lot of time to register this database. That's why I have selected no, do not register the database, and just click on the finish button. As you can see at the bottom, click on the finish. Moment you will click on the finish button, it will basically save your database. Just wait. Just click on the finish button. Moment you will click on the finish button, it is asking you the name of the database. You can give the any database name. In my case, it is a new database 2. You can give according to your need, according to your choice, and where you are saving, you have to remember that also. I'm saving in my document and with the new database 2. Just click on the save button. Now database has already saved. Now the next phase, you will see the next window. Now in this window on the top upper part, as you are seeing, there are three options: create table in design view, create table by wizard, and create view. Now since in this chapter we are going to learn how to create a table in design view, that's why I'm selecting the create table in design view. That is the first option itself. So click on it. The moment you'll click on it, it is asking you the field name. Now it's a time to create your table according to your need. So you can have any field name. For example, I'm creating a student table. So first and foremost field, I want to take it admission number. Admission number, as you all know, is a numerical field. So I'm taking number. The bottom of that, as you can see, there is a properties also, like length of it. You can fix it the fold length, because the admission number 999. So total 9,999 admission number can be there, and that is hope more than enough for any particular institutions. If you feel more than that, you can increase the size. Then go for the name. So it's a student name. Of course, it will be a varchar. Varchar and char, there are two data types. As you can see, text char and text varchar. Now I'm taking here varchar, variable characters. Variable character data type is one of the data type in base which allows to store any textual data type of any length, where the var means variable character length. It means once I'm not sure about the length of the data, I must go for the varchar, and text char I'll take only once I'm I'm very sure about the length of the data that will enter. So name of the person may vary. Different people may have a different name size. That's why I'm taking the name varchar. Now, as you can see, the third again, like the field is a description. Here you can describe any field that you want to describe. For example, admission number, you can write complete admission number here so that anyone can understand what is ADM underscore NO. If you like, otherwise you can ignore. Name, you can say a student's name. And likewise, you have a class. Now, class is again the char data type. Maximum, I'm suppose I've taken char, so character data type, it's a textual data type where I'll write in the Roman, and here the length I can again fix, it's only 4 because the maximum class 8 class B triple I used to write, and that is what maximum length for any classes from 1st to 12. That's why I've taken that. And class ke baad section, suppose a section field I'm creating. Section is again text data type, not varchar. Of course it's the char because it's very small. Either you have to write A or B or C as a section, and then length of it you can fix it 1 so that it will not allow anyone to store more than 1 character length. See, because it's a section, so I just again made the length 1. So likewise you can create any field you want, and if you want to create a primary key, that is very required to create in the case of base, so you can just select the field that you want to create the primary key. Mind it, to create the primary key after completion of the all field, decide it which field you consider as a suitable for the primary key, and then just right button. Mind it, you once you click the left side, this green arrow you are getting, it means the field is selected. See, I'm selecting class, I'm selecting section. So since admission number I want to create as a primary key, so click on the admission number, then press the right button to keep your mouse on that arrow, and you will get a primary key. The moment you will click on primary key, you will see a key symbol appear in the front of that field. It means now admission number is a primary key. It will not allow you to enter any duplicate record. And then just again cross it. Once you cross it, then it is asking about the table name. Just say yes, and table 1 is a by default. You say okay, you can change the name and say okay, your table 1 has been created. So this is how to create a table in design view. Now to enter the data into the table or to make some alteration in that, you can go to the edit. To click on the edit, from the bottom again portion of your window, database window, you can again come to the designing part. You can add the new field. For example, you want to add the address. So simply you just say address and varchar and then cross it. Say yes. So you have one more field has been added already. This is how to edit a particular table like a structure part. If you want to enter the data, just say the right button and then say open. Once you open the table, you are in editing mode. As you can see, my cursor is blinking here in the admission number. So I'm writing the admission number 1 since it's the primary key. Name, suppose it's a Ram. Class I'm mentioning as in 10th. Section, it is a. And address I'm putting again Shivani. Just see, if I'm pressing enter after writing this or entering this record, computer is giving me an error. Why it is an error? Because as you can see, this AAA in section is invalid because I can only enter 1 character length. Since I fixed the length of this section field as a 1 character long, more than 1 character you can't enter, and intensely I entered the 4a that was more than the 1 character length. And likewise you can keep on adding. If I'll entered 1 here, since the primary key, again it will give me some error. At the moment I'll try to save it. Just try to see carefully. I'm putting the 9th class, and here section is a B and address is again Sibani. Moment I'll press enter, again you are getting this message, you can't save this record. The reason is I'm again violating the primary key. So just again delete it and say 2. It will allow you to move to the 3rd record. And this way you can keep on entering the data into the table. That is how we can create a table in design view, and we can enter the data in that table. Cross it. The 2 record is already there. Just double click on it. You'll always get this. If you want to enter the new record, just come down and enter this. This is way you can enter the data. If you want to add the field or any modification you want in the structure, just select the table and go for the design view or click on the edit. You will be in the editing mode. Here you have option to add the field. You can delete a particular field also. Like earlier I created address again or added the address. Now it's not required. Simply select it, say right button and then say delete. The field has been deleted. Save your table, come back. This is how to create a table in the design view, how to enter the data into that, how to select a particular primary key, how to make any field as a primary key, modifying the table design. As I have shown you, just again click on the table and go for the right button and say edit. These options allow you to modify the old table. You can add the new field, you can delete any old field, you can even move the sequence of the field. And this is how moving a field. If you want, just click on any field and just move the mouse to any other places, or simply you cut and paste. Simply you can drag if it is possible. If it is not happening, you simply cut and paste there. This way you can move. Suppose if I want to move this field, let me to try it is allowing or not. It is not simply allowing. Okay, so in that case you can just again cut it and you can paste it here and then like a right button and then cut, because or you may insert and then move. Like if I want to insert a record here, simply you can say insert row, or if it is not allowing, simply right button, say cut, come down and say paste if it is allowing you to paste it. Now to move a particular field, it is asking just again select that field, right click on it, select your button, select the cut. Now click on the paste options or paste from the shortcut menu. This is the what it is required to be done. So suppose if I want to again move this name and after the class I want to take it, so cut it, come after the class and simply paste it here. So name has been moved already. Though you can in other version of the MS Office, like if you have a MS Access, you can simply select it and then move your mouse with holding the left button, and drag and drop is also possible. So this way you can move it. Deletion I have already shown you, right button and delete it, and this way you can modify the structure of a table. Data type, if we talk the numerical data type we have, so one by one you can see the text. It will allow you to enter the text. Then the number, it will allow you to enter any number. Decimal will allow you any decimal values also. Integer is also the whole number, I mean numerical data. A small integer, just the size difference is there, but otherwise these all are numerical data type. Float can also allow you to the fractional part, or any number with the decimal. Real can also allow you to. In case of float, 15 or 16 digit data you can enter, and double is also the decimals. Numbers if you want to enter. Varchar and char, as I mentioned, it's a textual data type. Text char generally we take whenever we are very sure about the length, and in case of text varchar, once I haven't any again like idea about the what size of the data will be entered by the user, I must take the varchar. And boolean yes no, it's like to have a car, this kind of question you want to create a field, and answer can be probably yes or no, to have your own flat, or do you have a like a mobile or something like that. So in this case you can say boolean. Date only allow us date. Time can also allow you the time and data time both. It can allow you date and time both, and other data type. These are the data types we have. So each data type I explain. Text and varchar for the again textual data type. Number, decimal, integer, small integer, float, real, double, these all are for the numerical data type, either with the fractional part or without fractional part. And then we have a yes, no, this is a Boolean, only two value it can accept, or it may allow you to enter the yes or no, like a box will appear. Once you click, it will display the right sign, and once you again click, it will off. So this is what the different data types we have. That's all. And so I hope with this video, you'll be able to create a table nicely by the design view, and you'll be able to modify the table also. You'll be able to enter the data into the table. You also learn how to create a primary key, as I've shown you. If you are not creating any primary key at the time of designing the table, the moment you'll try to close it, immediately it will ask you, there is no primary key has been created. Do you like to create it? You have to say yes. If you haven't created the primary key, and without creating the primary key in base, if you are trying to enter the data, it may not allow you to enter the data. Mind it. So keep that in mind. Your table must have a primary key before entering the data. So if you haven't created in like the first time, so simply you can close it, save the table, go back, and again just go to the database window, and from the bottom section select the table, go for the editing, and then select the field and create the primary key. One field should be a primary key. If there is no primary key in the base table, then base doesn't allow us to enter the data. That should be there in your mind. Okay, to all, hope this video will help you to understand how to create a table in the design view. And the previous video, I already shown you how to create a table by the wizard. So two methods you have seen how to create a table. Thank you all. Kindly go through this video again and again, and try to do the same steps on your computer to learn these steps. And like it also, subscribe it also, because that will give you the idea about my next video. Thank you all.